This is the Priority Current bike. It is basically close to their flagship electric bike. I don't think they sell a higher end electric bike. The key part here is that it has a nice mid-drive motor down here paired to a Gates carbon drive, which means that there is very little maintenance, if any. This will outlast most chains when ridden like a regular bike. Has up to 140 Newton meters of torque through the mid-drive, which means you're going to be able to tackle any hill that you need to, even if it's at a slower speed. And then the frosting on the cake here is the Lenovo optimized hub back here, which gives me infinite gear range, infinite gears. I'm not sure exactly what the range is, but it's definitely more than sufficient. It's got a 500 watt hour battery, which is probably its weakest point, but they sell an extended battery pack that you can put in the rack back here. That adds another 574 watt hours. So that is a $700 option though. So, which brings this price up to $4,200 to $4,300 retail. However, they do have sales periodically. Right now they have a 15% off sale on the Priority e-bikes direct from the manufacturer. There's a 2-year warranty on the whole thing. Everything here feels really good, really feels fairly top notch. The Lenovo optimized hub has this whole thing here that allows you to see graphically how your gearing is. If you're on flat level gearing, you can just rotate this on down, and if you're going up hills, you can lower the range and makes the hills flatten out. Pretty much. It's got some nice lights, adjustable stem. It's got the 2-piston hydraulic brakes. One thing it doesn't have, which some people might want, is a suspension fork, but I'm sure you can switch that out if you wanted to. But it's got 650B tires, which soaks up a lot of the road potholes. This is really designed for road use, but you could use this all road any which way. The Goodyear tires are Goodyear Transit Tour tires. They're okay. I prefer Schwalbe, but it's not bad for what you get. It includes the fenders. It's got the light. I think I still need to tighten some stuff over here. It can mount a regular rack, obviously, with all the mounting points down here. Got a nice beefy kickstand. But most importantly, this rides super smooth. I can't think of a smoother riding bike that's electric powered with a Gates drive on here. This really makes it the perfect all-around bike for just a general everyday rider. I really love that if you want to get some exercise and you want to get the appropriate amount of exercise, it's just a twist of this to adjust the gear range infinitely to match whatever target heart rate you're pushing for. And even if you don't want all that exercise, with a control panel, you can move this up to a class 3, which does 28 miles per hour. And while you still have to pedal, because there's no throttle on here, it really gets you up to speed with very minimal exercise, no more than walking if you don't even want to. And it's just great. I can't say enough good things about it. One thing I'd probably do is replace the seat. Everyone's body is a little bit different. Everyone's twitch is a little bit different. This one does not work quite as well for me, but it's cushy. It's definitely cushy, but I definitely prefer something else. Probably a Brooks saddle would probably be better for that, but you're looking at a $120 upgrade. Another negative of this is the range of the size of the bike. I think you got to be a minimum height of 5'4" to ride these. And unfortunately, if you have a short companion or spouse like she will not be able to benefit from this bike because they just don't make them that small. Forgot to mention the battery comes out here. One thing I really like about this is that this is just a standard DC barrel plug. No proprietary crap on here, and I like that a lot. This way, if for whatever reason you need another charger or your charger gets lost, it's hard to get one, or if there's a shortage somewhere, there's always a third-party manufacturer that will make one that will work with your Priority bike. Unlike some other brands that I've tested, where the voltage and amps and the smart charging's all standard, but because their plug is so proprietary, it was very difficult to find during the pandemic. And if you lost your charger, you were pretty much out of luck. This bike only has about 200 some miles on it. As you can see, these look practically brand new. And you know what? Dirt, dust, and all that stuff just falls right off of it. And there's just no maintenance. That's the key part in this. You get to ride, enjoy your ride, and spend a lot less on maintenance with this style bike. And yeah, there are other manufacturers that make a Gates carbon drive type of bike, but there's not too many to choose from. And so far, I believe this is only the second manufacturer, or third manufacturer that I've tested that has it, and their implementation is very good. So I definitely do give it a recommend. Make sure you get it on sale, at least 10%. Right now, they're running a 15% off special. I will have an affiliate link down below. I only became an affiliate because I was very impressed with what they put together here. And prior to this, I think I heard about them from Kickstarter. But really, when you get a chance to try out the bike, it's something that you should all strive to do. So if you can get a chance to try out one of these bikes at one of those e-bike events, I'd recommend it. If you're in Northern California, there's actually a store that you can check it out called Extra Cycle. That's actually where I got this bike from. And you can just go there and talk to Joe or Chris, and they'll help you out with the ride around town, around Mill Valley. That's definitely an option if you're up here. Overall, I'd say if you can afford the $3,000+ for the current priority bike, I'd recommend you give it a shot and try it out. I don't think you will be too disappointed at all for what you get for the money. I think it's tremendous value for the money, for everything that it offers, and maintenance free. That's just going to save you so much in the long term.